hearts of people. One more time, feeling hearts of people. One second. Feeling hearts of people with love divine. You and I, with a smile. Bringing peace and love to the people who cry. You and I, you and I, you and I, shining bright with a smile, bringing peace and love. You and I, you and I, you and I, making people smile, and we'll make them shine. You and I, you and I, shining bright with a smile, filling people's hearts with a pure love, giving joy to their suffering hearts. You and I, you and I, always with a smile to bring peace on earth and most beautiful piano presentation by Peter Palmer. Bravo, you did it.
Yes, we got
That
there
was quite
last.
complicated.
Absolutely. Delightful to be here, and the song was called You
It's
and
called
I.
You and I.
Mm.
We already before record the song You and I, shining bright like an diamond in the sky. You can see it already. It's everywhere on the YouTube and many music platforms. But that's a new song. I was thinking that maybe teenagers would like it, and it's just like you and I are just happy, you know, happy. Just it's a beautiful song, you know,
And the words
it
are
reminds you
repetitive.
that we always smile. It's you and I, and we shine, and we're happy. It's a happy song, and when we start all smiling all around the world, that it will be peace on the planet Earth.
Yeah, yeah.
Therefore, we need to start applying these lyrics into our life. You and I, we're smile, we're shining bright. yes, you should be shining bright, and because if you're not shining bright, something wrong.
Absolutely.
It means something you're doing maybe perhaps what you don't like to do.
That's right.
Or maybe some people around you make you upset.
We might have a guilty conscience. You
Yes,
never know.
this is another thing.
Yes.
So therefore, we need to work on that. We need to try to work on our what's in our heart, how we think, how we speak, where we go, what do we do. So we smile and shine. Simple as that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smile and shine.
And that will be peace on earth.
And everyone will be happy.
Yes, and then when we smile and shine, we give it to that people and bounce it back to you.
Yeah.
And more they give it back to you, it goes bounce, and then everybody will be happy everywhere. Whether they go shopping, whether they go to work, everybody will be smiling and shining. Wouldn't be a better place to live?
Yeah.
So therefore, forget about your negative past and all your problems. Just smile and shine, because you, as a human being, you have ability to laugh and shine and smile. So use that ability now.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
it's
I like
within you.
I like that verse over there. And fill the people's hearts with joy
And love. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because you're supposed to be giving joy to people. You're not only supposed to be like taking joy away from people. Like some people think, oh, that person does for me that, and another one does that, and another one does that, and everybody have to do for me. But I will not do anything for them. And then you will have always sad conscience, because you only take. And so there's no joy in only taking, because you become, sad.
More blessed to give than receive.
Yes. So, but when you give your smile to people, when you give them beautiful, some kind words to them, when you can see how they start shining in front of you, it means you are activating your ability to love the people around you. It's what you're meant to be doing. And I understand lots of people think that, oh, I'm married, I can't smile to anybody else because my husband will not like it. But you need to get out of the box. We need to be kind and loving to everybody, because you can't just say to a woman, you stay there and don't smile to anybody else. We're not in Muslim country, correct?
Right, so, or in the other.
Yes, and the woman is not a slave. The woman is a pure love, and she wants to give love. Whether she works in hospital, she gives love. When she works at school, she gives love to children. When she works in a big factory, she gives love to people. The woman has a huge capacity of love. You cannot shut her down in your little house and say, sit there and be quiet, and I'm your husband, or whenever who, or boyfriend.
And a lot do that.
And lots of people do that, and they're suppressing the love of the woman, and the woman suffer. And then the woman basically will go away and she'll leave you. Why? Because the woman needs to fly. She needs to be free to sing that beautiful song. She cannot sing the song in a cage and in a negative atmosphere that she's a wife and she just have to be there only for one person who never there for her. This is nonsense. Time to wake up on that, and time to realize the woman is still a person, and they still have their hopes and joys, and they've got their life to go to, and that life of the woman belongs to the woman, not really to the person who locked her in that little environment where she maybe temporarily leaves, because nothing is permanent. And so therefore, please love your woman and make them smile. So when you come home, are you making your wives happy, or you just like, where's my dinner, darling, and just go away watch TV? So that type of attitude will not satisfy your woman. So therefore you need to look at her eyes, you have to bring the fire, stop sleeping all the time. And then you need to say thank you so much, and thank you so much. You need to give her joy, because the woman is a pure love, and pure love needs to be activated. Okay? So therefore, we wish you well, and that song reminds you and I, shining bright with a smile. So if you're married there, or whenever with each other, you should be smiling. You should be smiling. You should be you and I smiling. You should bring joy to people. Thank you. I composed that song, by the way, and I just tried that first time in my life, and I composed it, I think, on there. So it would be. Today's 12th, I think it will be the 5th of September I composed the song. Thank you for listening, and outstanding piano presentation and composition today by Peter Palmer. And I'm very pleased how he laid that music into that song, because in the beginning it was quite difficult. But then when I started singing it slightly slower and with variations, it was a bit more possible to put the piano presentation in there. So thank you for listening. Look at our older movies, and we have different varieties of classic music and happy songs and funny songs and movies about animals. At the moment today released the movie about the red hen, how she preparing for her bread. Remember story about red hen and how the other hens not helping her. So that's another movie just been released. So enjoy looking at the movies and smile. Thank you.